Welcome to another episode of Shop Talk. Where you can have a conversation with an intelligent group of man. Flash there, so we don't need no Superman. Kings there, him no miss man. Shooter man, brain bright like what? Brain bigger than Pluto than
Mad.
Douglas.
Who go like him a day? Cute one.
Yeah. Man. Yo, crowd of people. It's a rhyming team. You see me, I say, it's a rhyming team. And you don't know, welcome to another episode of Shop Talk. Douglas said it already, but thanks for joining us again for another Sunday. You understand, and you don't know, you can check us out at ShopTalk.buzzsprout. ShopTalkJA.buzzsprout.com. You see me, you don't know where they everywhere. Apple Podcasts, Deezer, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, all of them podcast streaming sites. And you don't know every Sunday at 12 p.m. That at 12 noon, that at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. You see me, don't bother feel like 12 p.m. or 12 o'clock in the morning part when time people are asleep and look at something. Some people mix it up, you understand?
Yeah.
They think PM, to them hear PM, them I think at night. You understand what I say? But at afternoon, see, remember, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, you understand? Tumblr, all of them because something there we did it.
Tumblr still exists?
Yeah, man, all something there.
I mean, I came off when that change was made.
No, brother, all MySpace, and them because something there. MySpace, we have all MySpace page. You understand my fault from?
High Five.
Shop Talk, High Five. Remember High Five and them because something there?
Yeah.
John knows that. I think the next generation will never know about those things, brother. They won't know where it all started, bro. Because I think they think it all started at Facebook.
Yeah.
I think at Facebook
20 years from now, there's going to be some kind of like digital museum where you see like everything. You know, this is where it starts.
High Five. Yeah, I'm apart from High Five, MySpace. You understand what I said? But we're there. You see me? Shop Talk JA everywhere. Just follow it, tune in, listen. And today we're going to have a special conversation. Kingsley, take it off.
Yeah, man, you don't know it's Val-En-Times Day.
Val-En-Times.
Yeah, man,
I do think
Val-En-Times.
Val-En-Times, yeah.
From me, I grew up here Val-En-Times, and a man can't tell me otherwise. But, you know, it's Valentine's Day, and one of the things that we try to target here on Shop Talk is toxic masculinity, and we try to reshape conversations. You don't know, we learn, unlearn, and relearn. And TM, right? Trademark. Right? So one of the things we want to look at today is, do men celebrate each other enough? Right? True. It's Valentine's Day. Are you thinking, let me gift a brethren, let me gift a man? You know, how do we feel about a man gifting another man? And do we feel like we celebrate each other enough? What ways do we celebrate each other? How can we improve on that? That's the conversation we're having today.
Okay.
Cool, right?
Yeah.
So may I start it off very, very light? Very, very light. Do you know a brethren who have a business?
Yes.
You know a brethren have a business?
Yeah, brother.
Every brethren have a business.
Every version have some business.
Yeah.
Something.
Some business, yeah.
So when was the last time you celebrate or participate or contributed to your brethren business?
I think for me, if I can start, I do that very often, like at least once per week, once per month, because of the kind of work I do.
Yeah.
And the kind of friends
We have.
Yeah. I have a friend, it's a female, Maya. Last time I was at my birthday party and something was said and she bawled out, "Nepotism, who you say?" Yeah. But it's not really nepotism, but it's just the idea of like, I'm anti crab in a barrel with my friends, my brethren, my female. And for me, brethren mean women. I can't
close friends. Yeah.
Close. I can't speak to like a polarized kind of thing because half of my friends are women.
Yeah.
And then my brethren, them I'm a G.
Yeah.
But no crab in a barrel thing. It's like I lift you up, you lift me up.
Yeah.
It's a push, pull,
push,
weight bearing,
pull,
weight
push.
sharing
Yeah.
kind of thing, relationship.
Like
So, may I always try to, for instance, if I'm on a set and I'm shooting something, for myself, I start to think immediately, all right, which one of my brethren them cook?
Yeah.
Who cook? Who can do food? Who could do the wardrobe? Who could do this? Because I like to support my friends. And my mother always said this, I'm going to take it as a joke. When you help your friends, they have one less person to beg you.
That's true. That's a serious thing.
No, that's facts,
A serious something
That's facts.
Yeah, you have one less person to beg you. And I can be lazy sometimes.
Yeah.
So it's almost like if you do well, my friend do well, and me I support you. It push me to examine myself and try to do something too.
Yeah.
So yeah, I always support my friends to the question.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me always up to, right now when me left here so, because I have a bridging, three of them actually.
Yeah.
Them have a little cookout every other Saturday. You see me forward from up on the campus there. And it's not necessarily a business for the sake of business, it's for their PhD tuitions. You understand me forward from? So every other Saturday, me know say at this or me there. You see me forward from I buy out the bar, I buy some fish, you understand me forward from some seafood. You understand? The cologne me away right now at the Cologne Connection, you understand me forward from Osemar them thing.
Yeah.
My lawyer is my friend from UEDs. You understand? The person who I bank with is my friend from UEDs. So I saw we support each other. You understand me forward from? Because like what Ryan said, most of my friends do things that I can support in the moment.
Yeah.
You understand me forward from? So if I have a document to deal with, me link Ozzy and me say, yo, look through this, me deal with this, and we deal with them look or something. You understand me forward from? Papita, my version, me shoot a video for him last night. I don't know videographer. You understand? But he's an artist. You see me and him say Burns more on the something for the day. You understand? Forward me come shoot it for you, man. Me have a nice little phone, me have a little gimbal, and me just shoot it for him and edit it for him. Not say me a video man, you know, but I'm a virgin and him need a strength. So me give him the strength. You understand me forward from? Yeah, brother. Every time.
Burns, before Doug, of course, me have to chat all it.
Yeah, man, that's the thing.
When I think about it though, the only friends that it's very hard to support my friends who are doctors, because I actually feel like sometimes the relationship is abusive.
Yeah.
Like I love my friends. Yo, my baka at me. What do me?
No, but that's true. That's true, brother. Like,
Tell them what time you make that call.
yeah, I call my friends who are doctors anytime.
Yeah.
And I'm not paying them.
That's
So I'm interested to see, what you say.
Yeah, for real.
Interesting thing is, or not so interesting, rather, is that I don't have a lot of entrepreneurial friends. I have one entrepreneurial friend, and I will admit that I could have supported business more.
Yeah.
But it's not because I'm not supporting his business because I'm supporting somebody else's business or bad-minded business.
Yeah.
I just don't.
You know what I mean?
I think I was in business one time before. It's like I have a business where I clean cars, coaches, Bogle businessman.
Bogle. But I Bogle wash my car. Bogle wash my car. Yeah.
I don't even link between because I want to fire the people who are washing my car.
Yeah, big up Bogle. Bogle wash my car too.
Yeah, I just don't wash my car enough.
Yeah.
So to be honest, if like I said, I could support the business more.
Yeah.
I don't work on it because big man thing him do a good job because he worked for me one time.
Yeah.
And clean my rug too.
Yeah.
And
No man, him did good. Him did the work good.
Fluffy again.
Him did the work
I
good.
really need to give him that strength again. But yeah, generally I do have a lot of entrepreneurial.
And sorry, but here the next thing for me. You see, the next thing for me is me will support my virgin by supporting my virgin.
Yeah,
you understand what I say?
yeah.
So whether I needed a physio, remember I tell you I needed macho.
Yeah.
And you tell me say a physiotherapy I need for my knee.
Yeah.
And I just link my virgin who me know say he was an athlete and him know all physio. So I say yo, set up a link for me. You understand where I'm forward from? And so he could support his virgin by making me support him virgin. You understand me? You understand what I say? So him add to him virgin clientele by saying, yo, that you boom bang bang. You understand?
All right, I have a challenge for you guys. I want all of you to try clapping with one hand. No, a clap. No. Well, you're proving my point exactly.
Yeah, well,
the idea that one hand
can't clap.
Can't clap.
Yeah.
So
that's still two hands.
Worth if you don't have a one hand you have.
Yeah.
You need an next virgin hand for clap.
Yeah.
Which is that's what it's about. And people always say to me, if I join a lodge.
Yeah.
I don't mind. I'm not in a lodge. I don't know nothing about lodge.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what somebody in a lodge would say.
Yeah. No, actually, when I'm bridging them while we up one day when we say, yo, I'm in a lodge, he must say, yo, him say, stop the foolish, I'm in a lodge. Him say, I'm a part of a secret, a society. He never call it a secret society. Him say, the lodge are the business, are the building where we do a thing in our meet, but I'm in a lodge. You see me?
Yeah.
You know what sorry, continue.
Because I'm just thinking that if a lodge is a space of men supporting each other, then if that's what it is at its core,
Yeah.
then I would
But
join.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
I am also not a part of a lodge. Just saying.
Exactly what somebody in a lodge would say.
Lodges are, there are
Yeah.
people that went to KC, people that
Yeah,
went to
yeah.
people
That's
that
true.
went to Chancellor. That's
Yeah,
what
yeah, yeah.
This group of man them with
Yeah.
this group of
So it's like a
man them.
fraternity.
Yeah,
thing.
it's a frat.
And what really happens is a bag of friend and give them friend to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A bag of links.
I can just say a bag of people
Really.
commenting under this saying, you guys don't know the real truth about lodges.
Yeah, I would not say. Yeah, we would not say.
So
we know
let
nothing
disclaimer,
about it.
I'm
Yeah.
not saying I don't know anything about
Yeah.
lodge. And I'm just saying if support and brotherhood and fraternity
Yeah.
is at its core, then that's something I'm open to because
Yeah,
I
yeah.
always try to surround myself with a group of people who can support me.
Yeah.
You know.
And who you can support.
And
as
who I
well.
can support to
Yeah.
give and get.
Right, so we never come for defend lodge, promote lodge,
Yeah.
not like that. We're speaking about lodge as a concept.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So yes, lodge conversation is dead.
You know, I want to ask though, because this is very important to me. Recently, I equipped myself with a mentee, and I have several mentors. So I just want to talk openly about how important is mentorship for you, because that's a kind of, to me, mentorship is a gift, is a gifting, because my mentors give me information, give me knowledge every day, and to mentor somebody is also to be a mentee.
Yeah.
You know, you have to be a student of the person.
Yeah.
So I just want to talk a bit more about just you guys and if you have mentors and what that relationship is like. When we gift each other. I have a mentor. Every birthday, I always put money in me. No one card give me. I mean, I love that.
Yeah.
Although I'm a big man now, like every time I get that, I feel like a little boy. Yeah, bless God. Somebody thinks I'm still worth giving something. Getting something. Yeah. So, Doug.
So for me, at its core, mentorship is about responsibility.
Yeah.
Emotional responsibility, psychological responsibility. Pretty much you're nurturing somebody. And I find it to be one of the most profound responsibilities you can take onto yourself. Because you take somebody, at 15, 16 or 20, 21, whatever it is, and you are tasking yourself with honing that person. And sometimes we run the risk of honing the person to our liking. So we're projecting who we want it to be at that age. And it's something that I struggle with Kenil, my little brother. There are certain choices he makes, and I'm like, brother, what?
Are you processing?
Where you learn that? Where you learn that? Because at his age, he's 19. At 19, I think I had already registered for UE or transitioning to UE, and my parents, they came to UE once, and that was for the graduation. But Kenny, on the other hand, him can't all them things there by himself.
For me, twice. My mother came to drop me off at Preston, and then to pick me up. When I was done.
So I find myself sometimes saying, do this instead, do that instead, and I toe the line of responsible advice and doing it how I would want you to, living vicariously through him.
King, what you're describing is actually the first child syndrome. You see, because like you described, you never have necessarily the wealth background where a lot of people that have help you be successful. You have to find the motivation within yourself to make it work. Kenil now growing up, you are his background. So he doesn't have that inherently born drive to be successful the way he is.
Facts.
That's why, exactly as I said, you have to go mentor him now.
Yeah.
Because you're successful. So.
But I still think, at least from what I see on the surface level, I think Kenil still listens to.
No, he does.
I'm saying compared to, I have a little brother. My relationship with my little brother, from him like 8, him not take no talk from me. I'm just like, bro, the shirt and the pants I wear don't match. Your head don't match your body.
That's a burn, bro.
Yeah.
That's a burn right there.
Him not like, we don't have that kind of relationship. He just, tech talk. I don't want to say resentment. Resentment is probably like the strong word.
Yeah.
And like him always him cuss me, one of them cuss me, tell me say, he not listen to me, because me have life easy. My mother send me go foreign 2 times go to school. I'm just like, no, bro, I got scholarships.
Scholarship, right?
So like, we not have that kind of connection, but it's weird. I guess whether through my company or other means, I always end up with mentees who are about the same age as him, and we have very good relationships. So like, me have a new mentee now. Me tell you something, brother. I don't know, but me only militant. I don't know how to be anything, but militant with a little bit of soft in between. So my birthday was in January, and I had a brunch with close friends. Some of you guys were there. D-Birds never show up.
But it's sick, brother.
You did not apologize for not coming. You did not apologize.
Blame COVID.
All right, let's
sorry.
All right, cool. But so I invited my mentee, but on the real scale, I think my mentee should not, let's say, be there per se. If me I invite.
What do you mean?
Let me explain.
Sorry.
Per se, if I'm inviting my closest friends, I have people who are upset with me because I didn't invite them to my brunch.
Yeah.
So if I invite some of my closest friends, about 30 people I invite, he wouldn't make the list because he.
But are we assuming that your mentee can't be a close friend?
No, I'm
No,
not
no,
saying.
not
I'm not saying he's not a. Yeah, we can get to that point.
Yeah.
But my mentees are not always my friends.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So we're not at that. I wouldn't say he's a friend
Okay,
just yet. The dynamic's different. He comes to my brunch like 2 hours late, and I'm mad. I'm just like,
Of course, you got mad.
I'm just like, what the fuck? You're coming to my brunch 2 hours late, and you're not. Me should not have invited you in the first place.
Yeah.
Right? And that's disrespectful. And I mean, after me kind of sit down and I talk to him, and me say, no, you can't do that. It's just that we're millennials. Gen Z process a little bit different from
Yeah,
because
man, way different.
I grew up in a culture. I want to know this. I'll come to the podcast early and wait on you guys sometimes. Punctuality is very important for me. And especially if I'm invited to somewhere, we must reach on time. It's like,
I always say better reach and wait more and reach late.
listen, but I find that when I mentor people, I don't try to make them me.
Yeah.
But just like if you're taking a job and you're taking on a mentorship relationship, you have to have certain things that core values have to be in line. So you have to know, Rayan is a militant man. You have to be on time. You have to be respectful. You have to be grateful.
Yeah.
You have to communicate.
Yeah.
If those things, you're not in line with those things, then you can say, all right, Rayan, you can't really be my...
And what we say, Rayan, really and truly, that don't have nothing to do with Rayan,
Yeah.
Them think they are life values.
No, but sometimes we make the assumption that those values are values that are important to everybody. Sometimes they're not. They're just some people. Like I have a friend, regardless of where you invite her to, she's coming late.
Yeah.
Punctuality is just not. Time. She has no regard for time. It's just not a thing. I've adjusted my mindset without to deal with her. But if you're gonna be my mentee, you have to be on time. If I'm gonna take time out of my work to meet you at a cafe or to talk to you through a book, if I send you a book to read,
you better read.
I expect you to read it because as my mentee, I'll treat you like a student. And the flip side, I am in a kickboxing class.
In a real life?
In a real life, I do kickboxing. Because I don't know me, I try to lose.
Yeah, cool.
I try to lose the 10 pounds.
So I get beat up on them thing that me just ask. I get beat up.
I reach the part of me I fight other people yet. Reach the part of me I kick the bag.
Bag I fight.
Bag me I fight.
Cool.
Right?
Oh, say no bad then.
No bad yet.
So I enrolled my mentee in my kickboxing class, so and that's anything. Sometimes with mentorship you have to spend money to. But it's weird. Me and my got the class them, he enjoy it more than me. Clearly I'm younger than me and him fitter.
Yeah.
And enough day now me no want to go.
But you have to go.
He might call me and I say, yo, we are go to kickboxing class. I say, okay, cool. And one of the interesting things I'm learning through the process is having him watch me struggle through the class.
Yeah.
Struggle to keep up because it's important for him to see me struggling at something.
Yes.
But not quitting.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when me ready to talk to him about him GPA or other things and other struggles that he will have in life, we can have a reference point. We can pull out say, yo, remember when I did kickboxing?
Yeah.
You did see me quit?
Yeah.
Ryan, I'm very happy you made that point.
Yeah.
I know the other guys are supposed to talk, but mentorship sometimes is marketed as the glamour, the glamour side of people. And
do you want to be a mentor?
Right? So people make a career out of being a mentor. And they mask the struggles, they mask the long hours, and they mask the failures because they always want to present themselves as perfect. As a whole, as you have everything together.
Yeah.
But that's not real.
It's not
which
real.
is why I don't necessarily I'm not fond of motivational speakers.
Yeah.
Because I believe positivity can also be toxic.
Yeah.
Meaning you force people to not feel sometimes.
Yeah.
You tell them, say, oh no man, nobody watch that, just get up and move on, man, you're strong, you can do it, whatever. Sometimes people need to feel.
It's interesting that you say positivity.
It can be toxic.
It can. I say some people cancel me for saying this, but oh well, I bear. I have a female friend very close to me, and oftentimes she really struggle with other women on social media. There are a lot of women on social media, and I'm big on female empowerment, who are just like, you have to do this with your life, you have to get up, be this, do this, get up, be this, do this. And to me, empowerment has to happen within context.
Yes.
And understand of the space and the people you're talking to. So if I'm talking to a young man at 19, not my mentee, but I was talking to another 19-year-old the other day, and his grades are not great. I have to understand what I go on with him, because at 19, my mother did done a work 3, 4 job, 5 job, me not take no student loan. So when me there me not worry about no student loan, me just up there run up and down.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If this young man, him nobody support him I worry about student loan, I worry about so many other things, then the way I speak to him certainly has to be different. It can't be just, you have to get up and do this and do that. No, we have to think about his reality. And I think a lot of people, that's something like digital empowerment in the digital space can be good. But if it's not nuanced, like if me not, here's one of the reasons I like to meet the Mitchells. Like when I watch Meet the Mitchells, I'm inspired by that kind of family life, and I'm inspired by that kind of family life not because it's perfect, but like in a weird way. I hope Tommy them now watch this. Like sometimes you watch it, you can say like they put them mark up the wall.
It real.
Like something crack this up, like, and they're very unapologetic about how they're putting their life forward as an example. So they're not interested in a perfection.
Yeah.
It's nuance. So I think that's what empowerment needs to look like too.
Yeah. How you feel about it, Burns? Mentorship.
Boy, I try mentor 2 youth already, brother, and I tell you the truth, right now, at this moment, this time if I see them, you see me? This time still. But like you said, a lot of people, especially in the digital space, like where Ryan said, it's not being nuanced. A lot of people put forward mentorship as this all positive thing. You understand me? From I'm going to tell these young men to fix this aspect of their lives, and it's going to be fixed. They're going to fix it. Them not tell you about when you call man answer them phone. When you look for man and say, yo, Ewa, go down the road. More you got the office here, and when you got the office here, ask for Jermaine. Tell Jermaine, say I'm missing you. But please, go 9 o'clock. If you know, go 9 o'clock.
And I go 11.
And you go 11 o'clock when Jermaine gone. Let me tell you if you go 9 o'clock. You understand where I'm from? They don't speak about the frustration that comes with mentorship. You see me I'm forward from? But truth be told, after all of the frustration and all of the war them youth when you see them making better of themselves, the joy where you feel, the happiness where you feel inside, even if, because as I said, you have a youth now me that try mentor, you understand? At the time when I was trying, probably I was, like you said, Ryan, I was not being sensitive to the situation. You understand where I thought from? That was about 2 or 3 years ago. Now, him kind of turn him life around. You understand where I thought from? And it not have nothing to do with, I don't know if it has anything to do with my mentorship, but now he's making something of himself. I feel good to see that, my lad. You understand where I thought from? So sometimes the time just not right too. The time just not right. And as I said, the circumstances in the person's life where we don't understand, I block them from taking the mentorship. But to be honest, me not gonna lie, I've found it easier to mentor women
than men.
You understand? Women than men. One, because man it tough and I feel like ego and them something them my lad. Man, not telling a lie, brother.
And generally women are more emotionally intelligent.
Yeah, brother.
And responsive to
then we work with them. Me say if me say go if me say 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Then ready now. If me say yo, we are make a flex, we are go up on the road, we are go run some errands, make go 9 o'clock so we can meet some.
Burns, I have
so
a question.
introduce them.
Do you find that there's a difference in the dynamics between you and your mentors? Because I find that like even today, like because two of my mentors are university lecturers and thing. And like until this day, even though me and them we get to friend stage now, if them say, yo, meet me SCR 9 a.m. Me did it 8:50 in my car, sit down out there, I'll wait. But I find that like the generation after me, when I'm trying to like it's a different regard for time.
Man, I come late, brother. Man, I fall late and I give me a bag of excuse. I mean, I say, brother, I don't want an excuse, just forward one time, brother. Yes, me I forward from. And I think, for example, me have a bridging me I try mentor. He's like maybe a year older than I am. You understand me I forward from, but I'm a virgin. I want to say, I want to see him at a certain place in life. You understand where he's not there right now, and he need help. You see me I forward from, but. Like even with the time thing, me just can't get through to him when me say, yo, brother, watch you know. We are on a session, so we do music together. You know, from so me say, all right, cool, make a record. So link me 9 o'clock. He wants to do it, you know. But I don't think him have him priorities straight. You understand? Me not think him understand sacrifice. But when you want to do something, you have to go sacrifice some other things. Forget where you want to done. You understand me? If I say, brother.
And people have learned on their own time too.
And that's what I was saying.
People have learned on their own time.
You're the next thing, Ryan. We, for example, we went to a school and, for example, we didn't acquire. There were certain values that were taught to us in that choir.
Mentorship was intrinsic.
Intrinsic, brother.
Into how,
brother. I'm gonna tell somebody one day, brother, and the person I say, what? I said to the person, say, yo. I've had performances in the evening, right? And I'm on the road for the entire day. Zine, I'm gonna love to go home and I will be before I go perform and do something there. I'm gonna get the chance, I'm gonna go straight to my performance, I'm gonna perform, I'm gonna go home. And I say, what? I do that because I do not want to be late. You understand? I'm gonna say, what? Oh, if you not go be here, I say, brother, nobody never smell me. Nobody never tell me me think. Nobody never tell me say me no be here. That's me forward from. Because for me, getting there early. You see me forward from getting there on time is much more important than the shower there.
So and I know I continue.
No, that's fine. That's fine. By the way, I like your shirt. Like it grew up on me. When it just come and say this is like a cow shirt. But like now that they're near you. I actually really like it. It's
you know I get it.
Make it fit in it.
I know that's where you're going in the real. But we're talking about celebrating men, gifting men, and all those things. So for me, and I don't think we had contextualized it earlier, but mentorship for me is a gift. And
I said that.
Yeah,
he did.
You did?
He did.
Oh, sorry.
Say that.
So mentorship is a gift. The next thing I want to touch on is the effort and the sacrifice. So I'm throwing this to Doug. Do you have a friend, a male friend, that you share deep, raw thoughts with, and what sort of effort do you put into maintaining that open relationship and just feeling, and I'll dare say emotionally naked to a man? You just know, say, I summer feel right now. I mean, I let it out right now. I just want to know your thoughts. Do you have anybody like that, and how do you manage that?
I literally all of my male friends have that relationship with them, and it's always been easy for me to form that relationship because one, I've had a best friend where we literally share a uterus with.
Are you?
I've literally known that male connection growing up my entire life. So it was always easy to one, pick out good friends that I could have that kind of relationship with. Like my second oldest friend outside of a twin brother, I've actually known him since I was 3, and to this day still my closest friend. And we can have that kind of relationship where we bare our emotions and we tell each other, yo, this is how I feel about what happened. Or in fact, one time, it was probably about maybe 9 years ago or so. This was when I was still in university. And we had started to drift at one point. And I pull up to him house and I say, oh, big man thing. I don't rate how you don't respond to my messages. I don't rate how I can how you do road with
we're on
the road. You're busy or you can't.
That's very me. I'm an
because we never talk for. Because normally, because I went to you, he went to UTech. Because we know each other from basis school. So we went to different high schools, and even throughout high school, we were still able to maintain that friendship, even if we never spoke every year, anything like that. But this time now,
different.
We went like months without talking. And in my head, me and my best friend a fight. So I'm vexed. And it was one time I was coming from somewhere in Red Hills. I say, you know what, I'm gonna pull up on the fucker here. I'm gonna go to his house and I stop in front of him and I say, yo! And they say, yo! and him come outside and him hear me up and I say,
what going thing good at it?
Wait, you don't know something vexed? I said, why you vexed, boy? But so this whole time I'm vexed at him. Him didn't even know I'm vexed. And I tell him, say, yo, I don't rate, say this and this go on. And say, oh, big man thing. I never even realized, say, you know, this is how it looked to you. To me, it was honestly just Ray. And I'm apologize and we talk and we move on there. And that's literally how all of my friends are. If them don't like the way I do something, they will tell me, say, oh, big man thing, never rate that. So it's not been difficult to have that. Of course, I'm very selective with what, because we don't need a bag of people.
Oh God,
They can't bear soul to everybody.
Exactly.
What about you, Burns? How it's it for you? Do you have a virgin that you bear your soul to and just say, yo,
no,
but a business?
Is a woman, is it me? A money.
Is that deliberate? Is it because and I'm going to go back a bit. Society will tell us that, listen, man and man not for two.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So it's all right.
It is. And I mean it's not necessarily because man and man not for too close and society is me afford from, but my male friend them very macho. You understand me afford from? So that emotional connection they don't exist. You understand me afford from? So me and them are virgin, is me afford from, but when we tell money, me not go tell them. You understand me afford from? Cause we know me don't have a ball in front of one of my thugs them. You see me afford from me probably ball in front of money. You see me ball in a high school, me the ball in front of my virgin them. Me nearly get expelled and me just break down in a tears. You see me? If me never break down, then probably wouldn't see it. You understand me afford from? I wouldn't go ball. But yeah, so I remember crying one day like life, they just overwhelmed with a whole heap of things, brother. I just sit outside of my bed and tears just start forward. And I say, yo, what go on? You see me I forward from, I couldn't stop. I'm call Charlene. Charlene was she's a bigger woman. You understand me I forward from me and I do some work together. And I called her and I said it to her. You understand me and I reasoned about it. And the reason why I could reason with her about it was because of the relationship dynamic where we did have. You understand? She was like I don't want to say a mother, like a bigger auntie. Yeah. Me forward from, and she had conversations like that with me. She said, Melbourne, this is how life is. Don't be afraid to this and that and blah. I'm a ball, me call her and me and I reason about it. Me wouldn't call me virgin and reason with him about it. You see me? It just wouldn't happen. You see me? One man probably wouldn't know how to deal with it. You see, man don't know if it's say, and it would just feel awkward. You see me? Far from Jano, my and a reason. But you see me? So money is that person for me. It's me afford from because of that relationship that we have.
Even that now, I think that is a product of toxic masculinity.
It is. That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. It is.
I think men as an.
I don't think it's just toxic masculinity. I just think it's broader than that. It is on a pseudo level, but overall it's just a toxic mindset of what we think about gender stereotypes and not just masculinity.
Fair enough.
Because there are certain taboos that surprisingly women have about how they share their feelings and who them share them feelings with.
Facts.
And certain things they'd say to men that they won't say to women.
Facts.
And I guess because I have a mixed group of friends, some of that not really work. Because I guess I can talk about my relationship with my friends now. Since you never asked me, I said, Rayon, over
No,
to
I
you.
was coming, I was coming over to you, Rayon.
Take the floor. You don't insert it.
Yeah, I have a mixed group. Let me start with that. So like, me I help my girlfriend and find man. Me want to hear what go on with them, and sometimes me can be aggressive. So the band them know say they not for play because we tapping at them throat. Like if you fuck with my friends, me will come for you. like I'm that friend. Like me still have that. I who know me knows I come from a place like a ghetto in a Clarendon named farm. Like I still have that inner farm in me. Let me tell you something. If you play with my friends, I will come for you. But I lead my friendships. I consider myself a leader. So I lead my friendships with what I want. So I'm very open and honest. And I try to be very transparent. I guess you probably out of everybody here, may you talk the most. You know, say like, if me feel something, I'll tell you how me feel about it. If me feel sad about something, you're gonna know me feel. Because when I'm weak, it's my strength. It's not I don't go, okay, I don't want my friends to know I'm having a bad time. I don't know this. Listen, I lead with transparency and clarity when it comes to my emotions. If you just like you pull up on your friend, dog, that's me. I would say, listen, me not understand. On my birthday, I'm not say you're supposed to post me on your social media, but I have noticed that you have posted
Everybody else.
all your other friends, your newer friends.
You don't rate me.
Your newer friends, the friend that we just meet.
I'm your
I'm
about 10 years now.
12 years, and you didn't post me. All right.
It's a sign that.
Me now go have that in my heart. Me go talk to you about it. And it might make you uncomfortable, but discomfort in friendship is important for growth. You know, that kind of thing. There's a friend for everything. So I used to say, I have a best friend. My best friend, like, me say, yo, me your best friend, but my best friend, me tell him say I'm a pretty boy. Him not a pretty boy. I'm not a pretty boy. Like him into his marketing and do road, do party, do the things there. His life shift. That's a theme life. That's not my life.
Yeah.
So the people that I hang out with and go to it, I don't hang out with the people that me can't do the uptown, high maintenance thing. That's a your thing, bro. Good for you. That's not me. Me want the right. But it's weird, like every Christmas, you know, we call me, yo, mommy say if you come over for Christmas, you come over for dinner, and we have this bond where I think it's important. For me and you to be like deep friends, it's important that we have that moment of click. Like we have that deep moment of click that we're able to sustain regardless of how far I am away from you or how long we don't talk. But you see, once we have had that click, whether it's through some kind of community, you know, when we go academic, there's this thing with them say communitas. We have like, if you and I go through something together, like I have a friend, I'm not so close anymore, but I still consider him my friend. And I remember when we were in UE, one day we walked from his house on Lilliford Avenue, that are like near TGI, and we go to Ligani to buy one jerk chicken because that's the money we had, and we shared it, we ate it and things like that. To me, that kind of process we'll go through, I'd never forget that. So friends and I who have gone through that kind of struggle, UE, macaroni and cheese and tin mackerel struggle, no matter how far I go away from you,
Can't forget.
like we're still friends. Not saying we don't need to have maintenance. You need maintenance. In a friendship. But that's why I'm gonna say pussy wall, or you know, post me on Instagram and you post other people. Because maintenance is important for me. And just like when you have a woman, you have to know you're bridging them love language as well. So my bridging Louis, we all know Louis is a banker. Let me tell you something. We have a group of 8 friends, and everybody, like Louis have access to one of my accounts, and at first I thought he was the only, me just have a thing. He just has access to my account, and me have my thing. Then we realized, say, everybody in the group trusts him. So in that particular way, where, you know, me say to my brother and people are laughing, like if me spend money upon something, Louis call me and say, dude, like Alison, my friend Allison, who's recording, convinced me to buy Ray-Bans.
Yeah.
What them? That's what I have them. Some Ray-Bans. I'm gonna buy the Ray-Bans them.
Yeah.
Buy the Ray-Bans them. I have the Ray-Bans them on my table. And Louis come on my yard yesterday. And I said, Louis, I look on the table like, I go, you know, no Ray-Bans. You're wasting money by Ray-Bans. He's that friend who holds me accountable financially.
Yeah.
And then me and him can have certain talk about money and my fears about money and you know what investments I should make. But probably if me want to talk about heartbreak,
Yeah. I know him that.
he might not be the friend I talk about my heartbreak with. Probably sometimes depending on the nature of the heartbreak.
Yeah.
Because yeah, some friends say, but your brother, you know, whatever. But like you have to know which friends you have for what. I mean, if me want to talk to Kingsley, if me have any serious business move, I me want, you know, any serious kind of like empowerment, I want, you know, you can talk to the money.
Yeah.
You know, me don't necessarily call him and tell him to make it a heartbreak yesterday. There's a person for that. Like I have a suite. I don't have a best friend. I have a suite of friends.
Yeah.
And any one person can be my best friend in that best moment, in the best given moment.
I like that.
Yeah?
For me, so I have no issues bearing my soul to select people like what Doug said. What I do is I stress test people. I stress test my relationships. So I will throw something at you, and based on how you respond to that, I'll know, okay, I can't throw that at you in the future, because I'm not liking the response. So I'm going to let you know how I feel about it.
Yeah.
You know? But I'm going to be very fearful of throwing that again, because I don't want that same reaction again.
Yeah.
I don't like how that makes me feel.
King's the question. Sorry, me chat too much, but me not talk. You remember, I was supposed to do something for you.
Yeah.
I never do it, and then like me think me get where, and then like you just like can't, like you just can't me one way and say, boy, Ryan, me ask it, I may expect this, I may expect better. I may say blood clot. Because I am the king of that, you know. I'm the king of. Listen, you said you're gonna do this and you have not done it.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
What you do it to somebody?
So the podcast. Yeah.
I did it on the podcast.
Somebody on the podcast.
But me tell you something, dog. It's like me out of practice. Me never see that one day I come. Man, say, Rayan.
So yeah, Rayan and I had one of those conversations because I think, and I spoke about responsibility earlier. It is our responsibility to dictate how we want to be loved, and how we want the relationship to be nurtured. So if you do something and I don't let you know that,
I don't like that.
You can do it again.
Yeah.
You can do it again. You have all liberty to do it again.
Yeah.
So the moment we have a conversation and I'm direct and I'm clear, what you said, and there's clarity in how I want you to treat me.
If you do it again, that means you're real.
I'm not making that mistakes. I'm putting all things in place.
So we can transact, like the guy had said, transact in truth. Bearing of soul and weakness and whatever comes strength. Comes clarity. Some sort of guidance that you can't really just get from a Twitter post, or you can't get from social media, or you can't just get from any other friend. So I decide the roles that I want each friend to play in my life, and I try to transact on that level. And then there are times when I will try to elevate the relationship a bit and see how it moves, or I just downgrade it a bit because of how it did not move. Yeah?
You do that too? Like,
I do.
Like it's weird. Like I shift. My relationships are on, think about a periodic table, all of it together. And you start with, you have helium, beryllium, what are them? I do that. Like I shuffle the deck so often because my expectations shift of you.
Precisely.
So like if you know, start your family and you have 2 youth, you can't show up for me in a certain ways. So that's also important. I find. That kind of
and we need to manage our expectations sometimes, and I'm happy you used that example. If the virgin of a youth now,
you can't expect
the man to show up every single time.
And a par ends and everything, something.
So when the person actually show up, be grateful. And find ways to transform the relationship.
As I said at Kingsley though, When was the last time you celebrate like a virgin or even make him know, say, yo, you're proud of something we might do?
Every day.
I have a lot of bridges I do that with. I mean, if you look over there's a gift for Ryan now for his birthday. Only because it was delayed on the shipment.
Yeah.
No, he never buy nothing and change ears so other people buy things. Him get it.
Yeah.
So I'm happy I have the receipt here.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Yeah.
So I think last year, because I have bridgings here and there, whatever, but I think last year I decided that starting this year I'm going to be deliberate in how I treat my friends and how I define what role I want them to play in my life. And gifting is a part of that. Celebrating is a part of that. Showing up is a part of. Come on, never forgot the brunch. You were very on. I mean, it would have vexed. Because I just say you have out of town or whatever. But it was
you have to come up. You brunch. You had to make it to my brunch.
I know what his birthday means to him.
That's we call that stress test.
Yes.
My birthday is a test.
Test.
It's a test.
Yeah.
Let me tell you why it's a test. Because I tell people what to wear.
Yeah.
And usually it takes a little effort.
Yeah.
You see, if you make that
Effort.
So for instance, dog and I, me and dog have some of them up at you and me and dog just no deal and thing. And dog because of the podcast now, clearly relationship has shift and me I learn more about him. But I had so many misconceptions.
Yeah.
Yo, I tell people that every day.
Right? In a weird way, people who listen to my friends my friends who were just like, don't go up on the podcast. Then everybody love dog. Yeah. Dog. I'm like, bitch, I'm on the show. I'm on the show. I listen to what I'm saying. Yeah, but like, if I can say, I think Dog sent me a message after he came to my brunch, and he was like, thank you for inviting me, and some shit him say. At least we're glad we reconnect. And like that meant a lot to me because I am also very deliberate in that because I actively want to improve my relationship with Douglas. So I'm going to put in the work. And I saw me state too. He said, Mayo, if I identify you as a person with the qualities, the core values, the drive that I possess or don't possess, and I want them in myself. I will plot to be your friend.
Yes.
Not even like wicked plotting.
But
because you want to surround yourself with a certain
that's what I said, being deliberate and purpose.
And as Jamaican I call that big friend, but I don't know, big winner,
big friend, I'm a big thing. What's wrong?
Exactly. No, what's wrong? I try to say I'm a big friend.
I don't beg friends.
Yeah, I don't beg. We make friends.
I choose friends.
I love that Kingsley.
I don't beg friends. I
begging
choose
no friends, man.
Right?
Because friendship in itself is a choice.
Yeah, you're right. Boy.
Yeah.
So I would have told people that, you see Doug where did know up on Twitter? That boy they are liar. That boy they are phony.
He's a performer.
Right? It's a performer.
He was no performer. I mean,
it's a part of him. It's a part of him. To be honest, that asshole is still in Douglas. But that's not solely Douglas.
Exactly.
So,
he's a good guy. He's a good dude. A good dude.
Yeah. No, but friendships is a gift.
Yeah,
that gift.
And men being friends with other men, I see it as an opportunity, especially when we're a good bunch of sound-minded men.
On most days.
On most days, right? On the good days. So man, I would have started by saying it's Val-En-Times Day.
Times.
And in the spirit of celebrating each other, celebrating love, and just, challenging the status quo for make a man know, say, it is okay to gift other men and not feel like there's something wrong with it. Society can tell us, you have to do that because that low G. We don't care. At Shop Talk, we don't care about those things.
This Shop Talk Cut In is brought to you by our hotel.
So, I got Rayon, unfortunately, but the thought process. So the gift is it's a therapeutic lotion, it's a therapeutic shower gel, and it's a therapeutic soap to wash his face and whatever. Not that he's that ugly, but whatever. But the reason I got the gift is Rayon has been on a self-care journey for the past, I'd say 6 or 7 months. He's back in the gym, he's doing kickboxing or boxing, He's spending more time off his phone. He's shutting it off, going out in the middle of the night, just looking up at the stars and whatever. So I thought adding to that routine would, add to the overall journey and the experience that he's going through personally. So I hope he loves it. Him not really no sentiment them way there, cause him rough and him wicked and him when I like him, but whatever. I really hope you love it, Rayon. So yeah, that's it. And so Rayon, I got you a gift.
For my birthday?
No, your birthday gift is over there.
Oh, thank you. Listen,
You're supposed to open
I'm supposed to we call it unwrap.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
I hope Colleen gave some carrot cake or something like this. Jesus Christ. I actually love them and I use their products.
What is them?
So we can't say about here.
Morgan's Creek.
Oh, nice. nice.
Somebody just got to say, that's actually my Bridget's sister, and my Bridget an extension.
Yeah.
That's her thing. I may say when we talk about support our Bridget them.
Yeah.
So Morgan's Creek, everybody find them in Sovereign Center.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And say if you're going to my bathroom, you see them. Anybody know me knows I love Morgan's Creek.
Yeah.
I can go to my gift.
Yeah.
Because I think it's deeply related to this.
Yeah.
So the name I got is D Burns. The process to get this gift, it was really simple. It wasn't anything like extensive. I was having a headache, except I was thinking, how much money should I spend? But then, once I thought about, the cap in terms of what I'd be spending, it was very easy. So I got him like a man's pouch, like a little travel thing. It's army green, so it's very militant on the outside, just like how Burns is. And then I kind of bought some other local products from a place called Morgan's Creek. I really like Morgan's Creek. Them beard oil, face moisturizer, face soap, scrub and stuff. And I just put those in the gift bag, So I think he would like it. I think his reaction is going to be very Burns-like. He's probably going to be like, yo, dog, I love this, I rate this. Yeah, man, Rayan, this bad.
So, I have a gift for Burns.
Man! Fire fool! Get that gift! Yeah. Go on now. Respect. You see me? I would have something I open now.
Tear it.
I want to tear it, brothers. But I want to keep
the size of what's in there, you can just dip your hand in it.
No, I pull this, brother. We are
Okay.
unboxing. Unbagging.
Yes.
Yes, me can get bag
Don't
first.
forget to
So
like,
this
share,
part
and
is
subscribe.
unbagging. So we have to go to my wife to pull this properly. You understand? Because we don't want to mash up nothing. You understand? And we'll pull that part. Yeah, John will start. Wish me to have a knife to cut it off. But alright, cool.
This is gonna be funny, Kingsley.
No, man, it not go. Yes, man, from. Alright, cool. So now we remove the white tissue paper.
Yeah.
Show it down here, so. And now I dip in the bag. I'm seeing something Timberland.
No, man.
And now revealing this
Mate.
Timberland pouch. And I will take off that part. Yeah.
Wow.
I like the pouch. I like the green look. It match my slippers actually. No. It actually match my slippers.
Yeah.
And I have a spot
It's very you. It's very
actually
you.
leather and the green right here.
Yeah.
I have a bag almost exactly like this. I usually carry all of my.
Alright, but I'm my thing right.
Yeah.
Now tell you where I can use it for though.
When we're done, we can talk about it.
Alright,
But see that crowd of
okay,
people,
okay.
him some food me know.
There are things in it.
Me know things in there, brother.
Morgan.
A beard analyst?
Yeah. No.
Oh, this is the face moisturizer. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
From Morgan's Creek as well.
Hard
nice.
soap. Perfect. Because here why this
There's a
perfect,
beard
crowd of
oil in
people.
it too.
Here why this perfect now, crowd of people. Because one like a bump up on my face right here.
Yeah.
Like at the end of last year,
Yeah.
my face start broke out, brother.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
told myself
Yeah.
I wanted to start to take better care of
Yeah.
my skin, brother.
Yeah.
So this is perfect. My beard nice, but I don't feel like it fluffy like if you
Yeah.
don't bang Kingsley beard. So I actually planned to buy some beard oil. So
Yeah.
this is perfect. Respect, Ryan.
Morgan's Creek have a sponsor.
No,
Morgan's Creek.
agree.
Big up on yourself,
No,
Morgan's Creek, you see me?
no,
And the black soap, you look pretty.
Yeah, man. It's
Like
good.
Morgan's Creek.
Like I said,
Big up on
it's
yourself.
Producer,
And
do we say
love
why
that
we got
bagger.
the gift
Love
or
that
just
bagger. See?
gifts?
Love that bagger.
Yeah.
So I would have gotten Ray on that gift because he was on his spiritual journey last year and deep into self-care. So him want to lose weight, him start eat better because remember one time he said him want a KFC and just to add to the harmony of you and the wholesomeness of you just transforming your personal care. I thought,
Nah.
a therapeutic lotion, a therapeutic gel, and a soap
Yeah.
adds to that.
No, man, I really appreciate it. And you're on point because I go in there. When you buy things, you get a lot of points from them.
Yes.
My points, them enough in there. And the same kind of thing that went into the thinking for Burns. Because Burns is a man who's on the run all the time. Yeah. So, him only need a little case like that if you have to carry him, you can throw it down.
Yeah,
But
perfect.
the things on the inside, you can wash him face anyway. You can I normally just full up a little like rag or
Yeah, I love it.
something. Put it.
I actually love this.
Yeah.
It's my fault from.
Yeah.
Fireful, you don't know the burns. So, my gift is for one of my virgin them from a long time. Actually, we used to be roommates, you understand me? Just I tell him wife, this morning how me end up cut him locks because he usually have locks. You understand? So I tell Colin and Tajna say I made it actually cut him locks when time him decide say I cut him locks, right? Before him go barber. So just cut off the locks them, right? So my gift is for Andrew, right? And everybody who listens to the podcast should know that Andrew is a car enthusiast, right? Right now, him have a nice yellow Fim Carawagon General Star. Me remember EWA, you understand? EF, a nice like a EF. You see me afford from where my work on, right? So I got him an oil catch can for in the engine for when the oil has spill over and catch it. You understand me afford from? And I think he will love this gift, you understand, because he's working on the car. He brought it from nothing to something. A whole heap of people on Instagram love the car. Right now the car almost have more followers than me on Instagram. You see me afford from? So I think he'll appreciate the gift. I don't think he might go jump up and say yeah, you see me? But I think he'll appreciate it. Now, when I wanted to get the gift, I knew I wanted to get him something for the car, but I didn't know what he would have wanted specifically. So what I do is, I just link him wife and say, yo, Cole, watch you know, may I get something for Andrew. Try me to find out where he would have want no, and me I say, Colin, you sure you can find out without make him know, say, you understand me I say? And she I say, no worry yourself, man, me know if you do. And she just do so, and do the little woman's intuition thing, and do the little research, and just send me the link, and I say, alright, cool. That's what I got him. An oil catch can, a nice little oil catch can, and I know him I gonna love it. Andrew, big up yourself, we're bridging long time. Fireful, a ShopTalk.
And I have a gift for, who can guess who may have a gift for?
Dog?
If it's yellow or dog.
Andrew?
It's
Andrew.
definitely for Andrew. It's
Andrew,
definitely for
yes,
Andrew.
yes,
It's
yes.
yellow.
Yeah,
If
Andrew.
it's yellow,
It's
it's
yellow.
Andrew.
It's for Andrew. And
Andrew's
forward on
a-
eso.
Andrew's
Forward
a-
on eso, Andrew.
Bright color man, you know.
Forward on eso. And you see them not them not make the connection. Andrew,
In
why
car,
is this
car
yellow?
No, in yellow vehicle park up outside
Oh,
right
oh,
now.
oh,
Car yellow.
Show me your King's Dad said, where King's Dad said, where King's Dad said, I have nothing to do with the car. So dip in Andrew, you see me forward from? Alright, cool.
Andrew need a mic?
Yeah, but
You tell people who Andrew is?
yeah, so
Andrew,
Andrew,
the
our
sound
sound engineer.
engineer.
It's me apart from, and finally we get to meet our sound engineer, Andrew Campbell. I'm a bridge.
I hope it's a car part.
It is actually, I promise you the brand, I know it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I know the brand, so I know it's a car part.
But hold on, first of all, sorry, it does look so in the box. Cause Ewa, me didn't want to wrap it. But when we got the wrapping place, them all the wrapping thing, them are some Christmas.
We
thing
put
and
it in a bag though.
Some. Yes, me afford from.
I want to talk to me. Talk me through it. What is it? What is it? What is it?
So,
Let me try and
you know
get.
I'm extremely excited, see? We do some tuning on the car, and from a tune the car, it'll push more oil than it's supposed to. So I keep having to top up my oil more often because it's been wasted.
Yeah.
This here is an oil catch can.
Yeah.
So, with all these fittings and stuff, I can recirculate the oil won't be wasted. Burns, big up yourself.
You know the thing go. Yes, me I say. You're a mad car, you know. You don't know the thing going on the Darkwing EF, you know. You see me I say? So you don't know the thing go. Follow Darkwing EF on Instagram. It's a yellow car. It's not a dark car, but it's a EF. You see me I say? Big up on yourself. Andrew, you don't know the thing. Right?
So, seeing as how Burns give me my gift, I have a gift for Doug.
Alright.
1 second.
Yeah, I don't know the thing go.
Burns, that's a very good thought.
No, that's a thought. Very, very.
Yeah, no, cut you.
Very thought.
As me said, me know Andrew long time. Me that said on one video where like me cut off Andrew locks. Cause Andrew actually have locks. Andrew will have locks. I want to say me cut off him locks, but I feel like he must sleep and me go cut off him. As prank, you see me I say? No. But at that point, me and Andrew used to actually be roommate. You see me I fought from, and I think when he did start work, he was gonna start working, and him the need to cut him here. You see me and I say, boy Burns.
They required for you to cut your hair?
Yeah. He must say him never want to go
That's
barber,
the next
go make barber
conversation.
cut the locks. So he must say, if you just snip off the locks and then him go cut the rest of the ear barber. We just get a scissors and it pain me because I never want to cut off him locks, but me have to chop it. You understand? Me have fought from in the name of friendship.
That has to be a next. That has to be a full episode.
That's a full episode.
Yes, me have fought from. But yeah, so me I say, yo, where me I go buy Andrew? But the moment me get Andrew, I knew I had to buy something for the car.
Yeah, man.
But me I say, what Andrew really want for the car?
They call him wife?
Me call him wife. I mean, as a colleague, what Andrew want for the car?
Yeah.
Me, when want for the car? When want now? She does some visors at first, some window visor. I say, yo, John Star, when me I get them? When me I get visor for this car? Cause it's an old car.
Yeah.
You understand where I thought from? And then she say, all right, no worry yourself, Burns. Me don't find out. And me I say, Colin, you ask him, no ask him, because we don't want him find out. And she said, no worry yourself, Burns.
Yeah.
And me I said,
Big up, Colleen.
you see me?
Big up,
And she
Colleen.
just boom,
One
bang,
of our
bang.
producers.
And send
Big
me
up.
something, me just go boom. Yeah, big up yourself, and you know the thing go.
Alright, so as I said, I have something here for Douglas.
Hey guys, I got Douglas as my, I want to say Val-En-Times pixie. And thinking about Doug, you kind of want to figure out what does Doug like, who is he, what kind of a guy is he. And so I got him 2 things. The first one was a bracelet, and I figured it fit Doug. Doug's a kind of stylish guy. But also I got him a gift cert from Totally Male. When we were discussing doing this, Tajna said, do we really kind of celebrate each other as men? And yeah, you might buy a virgin something, but you don't really find guys getting something for their friend that allows them to kind of take care of themselves in certain ways. So, Totally Male was on the podcast last season, and she told us all the stuff that she offers there, and I figured it would be a good opportunity for Doug to get to experience it himself if he hasn't as yet. So, gift cert, the bracelet, and I think he's gonna like it. I think he's gonna be he's really gonna be overjoyed to get it. So, big up, Doug.
This is Totally Male funny.
Alright, so Douglas is a doctor. Douglas is also, as far as I'm concerned, a fairly stylish young man. So
I honestly feel very flattered that you think
so. There are 2 items in this bag. Doug, you can take a look.
I will. Okay. What we talk about?
Remember, we actually talked about the beats and matching the pants.
Because I was telling Ryan earlier that while I do feel flattered that you think I'm stylish, I really take style tips anywhere I can get them. And this is one of the things where I say, yo, I really want to start working,
You want to start
pieces
better.
like this more into. Because right now I feel like I mean, just a watch. I want to start work more of these things. Watch Kingsley have one funny man now. Things like that we want to start working. So I really appreciate it.
I have none, so I guess I'm not style.
No, I don't wear watches.
No, you're not stylish yet till you look like Kingsley.
Right?
So, you want to see me a bleach on Kingsley Instagram?
Yeah, when they do style.
Don't take that style.
Yeah.
Put you in an envelope.
Screenshot.
Guys, I style, so just link me. Yeah. You have to stock.
I'm so different. Me, so just tear. Things.
And let me tell you why I know this is going to be appreciative of what it is. Foot gear.
Yes.
Why, Andrew? Would I take this as a diss if we never need it? One big one thing is just the other day I look at my foot and I say, yo, Why the skin on the bottom of my foot I did the most, bro? But yeah, man, definitely, Andrew, this week, this will get used.
Yeah.
Bless
Really
up.
appreciate it.
Yeah,
Really
mad.
appreciate it.
Mad.
While the spotlight is on me, I'm going to present my gift. What's going on, everybody? I actually got Kingsley, and what I got for Kingsley is Appleton Rare Blend, 12-year-old. And it's because me and him have actually had a conversation one-on-one before where he actually tell me, say, yo, the Appleton is one of the only rum where the flavor him actually like. So I decided to get him that so I can actually make him, bust him on that and make him try the ginger beer with the Appleton, which I've been preaching to him from days. So, and as for how I'm going to react to it, I generally go and say, I feel like I'm going to look at me and say, you know, long more one of them, yeah? So that's what my money is on.
Yeah.
To the general himself, and
Big.
Yeah. I was hoping that was my gift.
Ever since we did the episode, I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
need one of these.
Yeah.
I can't afford it.
Right.
Yo, no, thank you. Thank
big
you.
man, yes.
And thank you especially because I'm getting into cocktails like
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
And you know, I host my friends sometimes and I'm like, you know, I started my bar collection.
Yeah.
so-
Yeah.
Yes, I'm very glad.
And no, we don't want to
because
pull it.
that is literally my favorite rum, and I remember it was
Same.
on the day of the day we should
Episode.
episode. Me and you were talking.
Yeah.
And I was reading and you say, oh, you're well wanted.
Well
and I said,
wanted.
I really want you to try it with the ginger ale.
Yeah.
So now, when you decide for opening, why you try it with the
ginger ale.
That will be
Because
next year.
Nice.
That is
Yeah.
the one.
Thank you, sir.
No
Thank
worries,
you. I
man,
really
no worries.
appreciate this.
Yeah.
I think we did well.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I really
I think we did
it's-
well.
it's good to
Yeah.
see
Yeah.
you
In a very
because-
effortless way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like what's important about this is that Valentine's Day is a celebration of love.
Yeah.
Right. But what we have misconstrued that to mean is that there's only one type of love,
Yeah.
romantic.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
But
Exactly.
there, I don't remember the names of it. I know there's agape, eros, and one other kind. I
Is
don't
it
remember what they
filio?
are.
Filio or something?
What we talking?
The
Greek.
types of
The
love.
different types of love. You have
Agree.
romantic,
I don't know.
romantic
They just know love.
the love of a friend and the love
Yeah,
of family.
yeah.
Right? And each of those loves are equally worthy of being celebrated.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I think we've managed to do.
Yeah.
Happy Valentine's Day, man. Them rate and
Yeah.
respect, you know.
Love and
Bless up. Bless up. I have a
I
gift.
learn a
I
lot
have a
from you
gift.
guys
I have a
and
gift.
appreciate it.
I have a gift. You know, I want to sing a song.
Yeah.
Yeah,
True.
yeah.
All right.
So hold on, crowd of people.
Alright.
Remember, before we close out, because we are close out with Rayan's song, you can listen
No,
to
no,
us
that's
at
all about
12.
pressure.
No, I can't close the show. I can't close the show. Crowd of people, remember 12 noon every Sunday.
Yeah.
ShopTalkJA.buzzsprout.com. We're up on every podcast streaming site, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, Deezer, Apple Podcasts, everywhere. You understand what I say? Remember Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Shop Talk JA. Rayan, before you start singing, we have to close it out by saying,
Fireful.
Rayan, over to you.
That's a lot of pressure.
Go ahead.
Run tune.
Run tune. Kilo.
One of harmonizing.
Yeah, man, know yourself.
Give me the key.
Ready.
Not even know
And this song is dedicated to all our producers.
Yeah.
Tajna, Colleen, Andrika.
Andrika.
You want next producer? No.
No.
We don't. All right.
Those
All right.
are our three producers, our three pillars.
Three pillars. Dream. Dream, dream, dream when I want you. In my arms when I want you. And all your charms whenever I want you. All I have to do is dream.
Dream, 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 dream.
Dream, dream, dream when I feel blue. In the night when I want you to hold me tight whenever I want you. All I gotta do is dream. Dream, 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 dream. Dream, dream, dream. I can make you mine. Tasting in the night. Bless you.
That was good.
I'm out.
That was nice.
But never go off key. Liquor, but it's shaky. But
It was good.
guys, I have a lot of love for you. Everybody in this
Respect.
room.
Yeah,
man.
man.
Yeah.